So here we are once again with another weekly review of Sengoku Nightblood, and this is yet another fast-paced episode. So there is yet again not a lot to take in from this episode. I do need to remind you guys that this is an otome game turned anime, so I'm sure there are people who has played the game and knows all, the tricks and the characters, as all the characters that's been introduced in the game is being thrust into the anime. And for those who do play the game, they must be excited, but for the rest of us who doesn't understand the game, this is a lot to take in, simply because they're not following just one person's route. They're doing a general overview, so there's possibly well over a dozen characters within that game, and we're going to see them throughout the duration of the 12 episodes for 24 minutes each week. So I would suggest the best possible way, if you cannot play the game, I would say look up information about these characters and who they are, so you can familiarize yourself about them. That way it will seem easier to watch these episodes if you do plan to continue them. Now, next week will be the 3rd episodes, and I will make my judgment on regards of will I continue reviewing this series or will I not, will I drop it, simply because of different factors. So again, this was a fast-paced episode, but we did get a few stuff out of it. We found out that our MC, her name is Yuzuki, and she seems pretty calm about the situation she is in. She has been thrown into a war zone era, in a fantasy war zone era, and she's taking things pretty well. And it's kind of refreshing within an otome series, where the MC, if she's thrown into a situation which is not favorable for her, instead of acting scared or frantic, she's actually just taking things at face value, digesting the situation, and realize that there's no point on panicking and acting scared at every turn. Instead, she needs to do everything that she can in hopes of returning back home and also finding Himehiko as well. So we also know that Hideyoshi, he proposed to her because he's really interested in her because she's so different. She's from another world, so of course he's going to have a peculiar keen eye towards this new incomer. So he proposed to her despite only knowing her for barely a day, and also she has 2 other guys pinning after her, his other 2 retainers, Yoshi and Mitsunari, who are like falling heels over head for her after this episode. So 3 guys are already liking Yuzuki, as well as for the fact that, continuing from last week's episode, Nobunaga has now set his eyes on Yuzuki because he knows that she has something special about her. So he wants to take her from Hideyoshi's grasp and take her for himself. And also word has spread out through the land at this point about Yuzuki, and now we're going to have the other clans coming after her as well. So it's like Hideyoshi against the other 4 or 5 different clans that's within this show. So really not much has happened in this episode. I mean, yes, it was fast-paced, but those were the biggest highlights that really happened. So we're going to see from here on out, how will Hideyoshi try to protect Yuzuki from Nobunaga and from Shingen and from all the other clans, and how is Yuzuki going to find Himehiko? Of course, the little companion that she met in last week's episode, he just made a cameo appearance, but hopefully we get to see more, and hopefully he's able to give her more clues in hopes of finding Himehiko. Also, I would like to say my prediction is Yuzuki is Himehiko reincarnated, because as soon as she came into this world, it was announced that Himehiko has vanished. So I do believe she is the reincarnation, and she has the powers that the Himehiko has, and she just doesn't know it yet. Something has to happen for her to realize that she is the Himehiko, and also help Hideyoshi's clan in fighting all the others. So, and also for the fact, I forgot to mention, her blood is capable of awakening his clan, the Gengai tribe. They announced that his clan is known as the Gengai tribe, and with her blood, she's capable of awakening their powers. So that's also another fact that happened in this episode. So if you saw this week's episode of Sengoku Nightblood episode 2, do tell me in the comment section below on how you felt about this week's episode. If you are a person who has never played a game, how are you dealing with all this information just coming at you at such a fast pace? If you're someone that plays the game, how well do you think they are adaptating the game into the anime? And if you want to, do tell me who is one of your favorite or favorites from the series. And the links are in the description box, so you guys go check that out. And there's the like button and the subscribe button, so click that. That will really help my channel out. And I'm Kimmy Chan of Anime Legends Podcast, and I will see you guys later. Bye!